This is the MTPredictor weekly update for August 21st. When we left off last week, this was the position of the Dow. We had wave 3 down. Again, this is the Dow mini daily chart. I projected the wave 4 and said that we're probably going to retrace into this wave 4 resistance area. Notice our STF, our strong trend filter, into the strength band at the bottom here, telling us that there may be more downside ahead, and that we'd probably begin that down leg after we get into this wave 4 area. So as we progressed last week, I think that was Monday, Tuesday we came into the wave 4 resistance area, got our first red seller's bar there. Next red seller's bar, in fact, I projected wave 5 down. You can see this area here is our wave 5, minimum wave 5 down in a decision point support area. So we can use that to see what the trade in that area would look like. So basically 4R, a little better than 4R, or 4-to-1 risk reward to that target, around 10,385. And then these red sellers bars are telling us that sellers were now overcoming buyers, plus our red STF and STF showing strength to the downside, telling us that maybe more downside ahead. And then of course we got the first initial big drop on the 18th, and made a lower low the next day, and here we are, tonight's Globex, at this point another lower low that's been put in. So we'll expect support around this 10,385 area. The decision point support off the wave 3 swing there would begin right around the 10,002, it's 270 we'll call it, and then your typical wave 5 support just below that. So we got a good area of support down here. Once we get, if we get down to wave 5 here, then we should get a retracement back to this wave 4 DP. Don't know if it'll let us put the DP on yet. Yeah, there it is. So if we get down into this area, then we should or could see a correction back to this area. Alright, we may have some support in this area. Let's put the intermediate swings on here. And this is where we are right now, an intermediate wave 2 or B support area. So they're going to have to obviously take this support area out to get to the target. If they do, if we get a close below this wave 2 or B support area, and that low gets taken out, and we should see the target, and then perhaps a correction back to the wave 4 DP here. So that's what we're looking for at this point. If this does hold as support, we can project up wave C here. I'm just going to use the up wave C tool. 1, 2, 3. Oops, caught the wrong swing there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Try it again. Up wave C. Gotta get these right. Oops. There it is. Minimum wave C. That'll start right around the 11,500 we'll call it. And if we do find support here and we travel back up into this minimum wave C, then we may see more consolidation in this area. So we'll see how this plays out. To the downside, you got your numbers there, and any bounces from this point, or if we bounce from the wave 5 back to the wave 4 DP. Alright, then let's take a look at let's just take a look at the S&P weekly chart here. Again, we went wave 3 down. Let's go up wave 4. We'll see that we're in that wave 4 resistance area. You see they came right up to this 200-day moving average, the kind of blue line here, before they sold off again. And so looking again for wave 5 down in the S&P. This is just the bigger time frame, the weekly time frame, and of course the DP found the top. Goldman, again last week, here was our major support that got taken out, and I told you that the fact that this area of support was taken out, as we were retracing here, I said they will find this or test these lows. We'll see these lows again, and of course that's where we are now in Goldman. And same thing with the banking index here. Here was that support line. Once we closed below that, and then that low got taken out, I gave you that number at 40.75. Then that was bad news. In fact, the banks made a lower low last week. This is the weekly BKX, or banking index, and so it's kind of led the markets down, which we figured, and that's why we were using this to give us a heads up on direction for the market. So alright, then let's check out gold here. Gold has now gone wave 3 up. We were in this area last week, and we said our strong trend filter was into our strength band at the top here, and telling us that there was more upside ahead. And we got that C leg turned into wave 3, our typical wave 3 resistance. Now we also have a high volume spike coming in here. So we're going to see tomorrow if we get maybe an inside bar here, or another red seller's bar. If we don't exceed the high there of 1881.40, then we may pull back, and we can look at where wave 4 would come in. And let me just shrink this up. Here's the wave 4 support. So if this holds as resistance, we may see a retracement back into this 1728, 1729 area in gold. Let's just take a look at silver. I guess silver's still in this, kind of stuck in this wave 2 or B area. It did make some progress, took out that prior swing high there at 42.90. So we'll see how, if that can take that area out, or if we project wave C down on this market. Let's go down wave C. 3 clicks here. Again, let me squeeze this up here. Here's our minimum wave C support and the typical wave C support. Oops, go the other way with this. So that support would come in. That's sitting right about 31.60 in silver. If they take this area out, take our DP off the last major swing here, and if we take this out, then we should make a run at new highs in silver, and the next resistance being a new all-time high of 52. So we'll see, it's in a kind of a critical area here. Let's see, oil. Same thing with oil here. We had our TS3 sell signal. They took the first target out, got down to the major support, the DP support, wave, typical wave 3. This green area you see says typical wave 3 there, and then retraced, and that's the same thing that we said that last week, that we should see retracement into this wave 2 or B area, and then again we can project our wave C down. There's our target on, or at least our support area there, 74, just above $74, 74.06 in oil there. Again, STF strong to the downside, was giving us a little heads up that after this retrace into wave B that we should see another leg down. So we'll see if this holds. Again, another attempt at the decision point support area. A lot of the buyers got taken up in here. May not be as many buyers in here now, and we'll see if they get down to wave C there, which would be a new low of this move here. And I guess finally just one last peek at the dollar here. Again, just kind of going sideways. It made its major significant low back here, and it rallied off of that low, and it's just really been going sideways here. So we'll have to see which way this thing breaks. You know, obviously a lot of people bearish on the dollar, and you always have to be careful about rallies when everyone is bearish on something. So at the same time, you know, the fact that we could be, we'll see what this Fed meeting with Jackson Hole, I think is on Friday, and I think that's the last meeting at Jackson Hole is when QE2 came out. So if there's a QE3 and more money printing, then we'll see how that is going to affect the dollar as far as it breaks one way or the other. Alright, so I guess we'll wrap it up there. Hope you all have a good trading week, and we'll do it again next week.